Hey everybody, Bucky here back with another video from my new spot, which is 2 entire blocks of demolished houses. So the finds from this hunt come from only 3 lots out of the entire 2 blocks, so I'm definitely going to be back, and there is a lot of cool stuff to be found, so sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. So this plug here was 2 targets. One right on top of the ground is a penny. I actually dug a plug and pulled up can slaw. The penny is green and super worn. And that is, wow, that might be the most slicked off wheat penny I think I have ever dug. Let's see what we have for a date on it. Probably 19 teens, but there is not much that I can see on that. That is extremely worn, so if I get a date off of it, I'll loop you back in. If not, let's see if we get something else. Well, I just exposed another penny here. This one, I think that's a wheat. Yeah, there's your 1 cent on the back. So that is wheat number 2 out of this lot. Let's see what we got for a date on the front. Probably not a super old one based on the patina. It looks like we've got a 1954 with a Denver mint mark. So older coin though, I'll take it. Let's see if we get something else. So this came in like a clad quarter, but I noticed the design was something slightly different. I actually have no clue what this is going to be. That is interesting. There is something on the back. On the front, oh, this could get interesting. I think, yeah, that is an eagle. So this was made by the United States Mint. I think this is one of those Filipino coins. So this would have been World War II era, and I can't see a date quite yet, but I'm gonna clean this up and I will loop you back in. So it is pretty corroded, but this is a centavos coin from the Philippines, and it was made in the United States during World War II during occupation, and the date on it, 1944. So that is a super cool find. I've never seen one of these yet detecting, but I will certainly take it. So in the pouch that'll go. Let's see if we get something else. So I chased a garbagey mid-tone, and I'm pretty sure that's an intact milk glass bottle. We're gonna give that a pop, and yeah, look at that, a complete bottle. I don't see any writing on it. It looks 50s, 60s to me. Could be earlier, could be later, but that is a super cool find. So if the mid-tone's something good, I'll leap you back in. If not, let's see if we get something else. So this one was a mid-80s on the Deus too, and that's a super, super slick looking penny. And that's another wheatie, and another one just absolutely, just completely slicked off. So another one, I can't even see a date on this one. But wow, that is super cool though. It's definitely gonna be an older one, probably 10s or 20s. But it's a cool find. If I can get a date, I'll put it up next to it. If not, let's see if we get something else. So we have unearthed yet another piece of old stuff. This looks like possibly a suspender buckle of some sort. It's got an older patina to it too. So let's get some of that dirt out of there. And there we have it all cleaned up. Definitely a suspender buckle of some sort, but it's a cool find. Let's see if we get something else. So we have yet another green penny down in the hole. And this one, yeah, that is yet another wheat penny. That is number 4 now out of this lot. Let's see what we got for a date on this one. It feels very, very crunchy. It's a 19 teens, so definitely an older one there. Maybe a good scratch will get that coming through. Not that I can see, but I'm gonna clean this up, and when I have the date, I will loop you back in. So here's the wheat penny all cleaned up, 1919 with a Denver mint mark, so just over 100 years old, so I will take it. Let's see if we get something else. So I thought I was digging a wheat penny. Instead, out popped that. It looks silver plated, and it's got some fancy on it. Actually, I believe I see writing too. I cannot read exactly what it says, so I'm gonna give this a good clean, and I will loop you back in. So here it is all cleaned up. It is super, super corroded, but it has the name Isaac stamped into it. I'm pretty sure it's just brass and silver plated, but it is a cool find. It's definitely got some H to it. So in the pouch that'll go. Let's see if we get something else. So about a foot from the bracelet. Look at that. That's just how it popped. It is super green. It's got enamel on it, and it says Northern Pacific. Huh. That is interesting. Is this some sort of badge or something like that. I'm going to need to give this some further cleaning, and when I have that done, I will loop you back in. So here it is, all cleaned up. This thing is absolutely gorgeous. It says Northern Pacific on it. It's got some enamel. Was gold plated at one point. On the back, I'm thinking this has to be some sort of badge or tag of some sort to be worn on clothing. But that is a super cool find. I will take it. Let's see if we get something else. So I just flipped this plug back after digging a piece of trash. Look what rolled over to the side. That's a little marble. And let's see what we have. It's got a green base, which is unusual. And that is a modern Imperial. That is too bad. Still cool though. Let's see if we get something else. So this is just how it popped, and just like that, I am right back into wheat penny land. That is number 5 now, I believe, for the day. Let's see what the date on this one is. Having a hard time seeing it, but I think it is a 50-something. Yeah, 1950-something. It's still a little older coin, though. I'll take it. Let's see if we get something else. So, looks like we got something interesting here. Is that a token? It is not holding together all too well. Yeah, there it goes, starting to crumble away. It says 22 something, maybe good for 25 cents in trade, but whatever that is really interesting. I'm gonna try and work this a little bit and clean it up, and I'll loop you back in. Well, this one was almost a surface find. Let's get a good look at that. Literally an inch deep. That's scalloped, and that is a token. That is also extremely old. Looks like we have good for 5 cents in trade on this side. Oh, it's gonna be an Omaha one, I think. I thought I saw Pool Hall. There we go. Peterson something. Peterson Brothers Pool Hall, and it's actually a different town. I cannot read this all too well. I'm going to clean this up a little bit off camera, and I will loop you back in. So here it is, all cleaned up. It is from the Peterson Brothers Pool Hall of Plainview, Nebraska, which is actually quite a ways away, seeing I am in the near north side neighborhood of Omaha today. This one's a good for 5 cents in trade. It's a little bit beat up, but that has definitely got some age to it. If I find a date, I'll throw it up next to it. If not though, it's an awesome find. I'll take it. Let's see if we get something else. So I cracked open the plug trying to find the target. That is where it lies. That is 1 cent. So wheat penny number 6 for today, and that is an absolutely gorgeous one. Wow. Let's see if we got an older date on it. And we do. That is going to be 1917, I believe. And 1917 with what I believe is a Denver mint mark. But that is a super nice looking coin. I will take that. So in the patch, that'll go. Let's see if we get something else. So this is a little bit of deja vu. I'm only a few paces from that last wheat penny. Here's another penny, and this one looks like Lincoln in 1956 with a Denver mint mark. So yet another wheat penny out of this block of demolished houses. So that is absolutely incredible. I will take it. Let's see if we get something else. So this one was down quite a bit deeper than the rest of the stuff in this lot. That is a key, and actually that is a key blank. This one hasn't even been cut yet. That is very interesting. It has an older look to it. I can sort of see Ilco, independent lock company, but it's definitely a vintage independent. Yeah, this one's super crusty. I'm gonna clean this up a little bit off camera, and I will loop you back in when I got the detail. So here's just a better look at that key. It is a vintage independent lock company, and this one is probably like 30s or 40s or so. Probably either a mailbox key, house key, or something along those lines, but it's a cool find. It's definitely got some age to it. So in the patch, that'll go. Let's see if we get something else. This is gonna be a fun one. We got 1, 2, and 3 coins sitting down in the hole. Start with this one here. Everything I've dug today has been wheat so far. This one, I believe I see 1940 something, so that's gonna be 1 wheat penny. Yeah, 1944 with a Denver mint mark. I'll set that one aside. Grab the one in the plug. Also a wheat penny. The date on this one appears to be 19 something. 41 with a Denver mint mark for number 2. Set that one aside, and then go for this one here. I'm assuming probably another wheat penny. Yeah, 44 on this one again. And there's your 1 cent on the back. So we've got 3 wheat pennies in my hand. I'm gonna go back with the pinpointer again. Nothing in the hole and nothing in the plug. So that is still a cool spill though. 3 wheat pennies in 1 hole. I will certainly take that. So in the pouch that'll go. Let's see if we get something else. Hey everybody, Bug Eater back with another wrap up from my hunt around some empty lots where some houses used to sit. These are my favorite types of spots to hunt because there's stuff just scattered everywhere. These were no different. We'll start off with the relics. I got onto a chunk of silverware handle. I also got onto a lock loop, a key blank from the Independent Lock Company, probably 30s or 40s or so, a brass buckle, a bracelet fragment that has the name Isaac on it. I also got a badge from the Northern Pacific Railroad, the face to a 2-piece button, a modern Imperial marble, a little bit of a heartbreaker there. I also got onto a leather rivet, a 59 memorial, 10 wheat pennies. The dates on these are 1957. I also got a 56, a 54, a couple of 44s, a 41, and then the older ones, I got a 1919D, a 1917D. The first of the 2 worn ones is a 12D, and then this last one here is so worn, I can't even read the date on it. I also got onto my first ever Filipino coin. This one is a 5 centavos, and this was actually minted in the United States during World War II. The date is 1944. I also got onto a couple of tokens. This first one, this side is pretty much unreadable, but this side is good for 2.5 cents in trade. This other one is a scalloped, good for 5 cents in trade, and this one is my favorite because if I flip that over, it is for the Peterson Brothers Pool Hall of Plainview, Nebraska, so quite a ways away from Omaha. But that was my hunt, guys. Thanks again for coming along. As always, please like, comment, and subscribe. And this is Bug Eater, signing out.